Hey fam, it's me Aaron for Comic Buzz. This is Infinity, Marvel's Infinity thing, and yes, it's a big Marvel crossover, and the track record for Marvel crossovers have been spotty at best, but this is Thanos, this is the big bad. This goes back to Infinity Gauntlet when I was a wee boy, and I just loved that storyline. It was just freaking awesome, epic, it was insane. But I know Marvel has had some spotty stuff. Civil War, I dug. I love the concept more than some of the execution, but I love Civil War. I actually love Secret Invasion. Just all that build up to Secret Invasion was just so awesome. Who isn't a Skrull? When were they replaced? Yes, the execution was a little bit off. The ending, a lot of people criticized that it was just like this big punch 'em up in the park, and whatever. It set up a lot of crazy stuff, but moving from there, Fear itself, I just didn't care for. It left me cold. There was no build up to it. There was no anything like, here's the seeding of it. There was just a prelude, one shot, and then we're on, and I didn't like the build up. Thought it came out of nowhere. Didn't like the execution. Didn't like the tie-ins. Didn't like anything about it, honestly. Just didn't like it. Moving on to A vs. X, yes, that was a little weird. It was a little bit like, it didn't help that it came out around like the Super Bowl, the stuff for the first issue, that it looked like, pick your favorite team for the Super Bowl, A vs. X, they're going to fight. Didn't seem to have any kind of political underpinnings or anything like Marvel crossovers should have, but I enjoyed it for what it was. It was, the frosted side of the mini-wheats. I liked it. And it did have some build-up with Schism with Jason Aaron, how he had the Cyclops versus Wolverine faction schism, that the mutants were divided, and then had the Avengers. What it didn't have was really build up from Bendis' Avengers, because Bendis was wrapping up his Avengers run at that point. So I enjoyed it. It was fun. I liked the ramifications a lot. I like Marvel Now a lot. A lot of Marvel Now is great. But here's the big deal. With Marvel Now, they put Hickman on the Avengers books. And Hickman is a freaking genius. He is not an architect, he is the architect of the Marvel Universe now, and he's like their Jeff Johns, where Jeff Johns and all his machinations laid all this groundwork for Blackest Night. This is what's happening now with Infinity with Hickman. And if you're not familiar with Hickman, he revolutionized the Fantastic Four and FF, created FF, the Future Foundation, but all his creator-owned stuff has just been so intensely intricately charts and graphs like thought out and executed so perfectly. I just love his stuff. His two ongoings right now that I'm really digging, Manhattan Projects and East of West. Try either of those. East of West is only on issue 4 right now. Issue 5 comes out soon. But love his stuff. And he was given both Avengers book. And what he did was he made the team go big. This huge team got together all these different elements of the Marvel Universe, like the New Universe, someone from that, Captain Universe, just put together all these characters on this team. And he also did the New Avengers, where it was the Illuminati again, and putting them together for these universe threats that there was something that's going to destroy the entire Marvel Universe, and the team got put back together, and it was insane. So not just the books that say Prelude are the prelude to Infinity when it comes to Hickman. He's been building on this stuff ever since the first part. So honestly, you would not go wrong to get Avengers Volume 1 and 2 and New Avengers Volume 1. But the Prelude books were great. Also, Thanos Rising, Jason Aaron again, is something of a prelude. It was included in this coming book. Thanos is the big bad. And Thanos 5 is going to be an Infinity tie-in. So all these Thanos Rising miniseries 1 through 4 is his origin, retelling that in a pretty cool way. And then 5 is we're there. And here's where there is. I actually have a copy of Infinity #1. It is exercise, 60 pages, $5, all Jim Chung on art and Hickman writing, and it is just so freaking awesome. This one's like personalized to a comic shop, but this event, the build up to it, and the first issue, I'm just so there. And all these characters, this intergalactic war, and what it means to Earth, and how he picked up the pieces, some elements from Age of Ultron, where if you didn't read Age of Ultron, who cares? If you did, and you're somewhat let down, well, here's why it's cool. Okay, they altered the space-time continuum. They broke part of the fabric of reality. The Avengers did. Wolverine did, going back in time. These things that happened in Age of Ultron broke reality in some parts to where Thanos and all the bads that he can put under him agree that Earth has to go. That the Earth heroes are arrogant, and they're not to be trusted. We can't just avoid Earth because they've all avoided Earth because no alien invasion has ever worked. The Skrulls became a laughingstock after that Skrull invasion, but now they can't afford to just leave Earth alone. They have to take it out because these Earth heroes are going to destroy everything. And I freaking love this first issue. Yes, it's $5, but you should check it out. It's all chock full of awesome goodness. It's setting up the Inhumans with Inhumanity, which is going to be a big thing that Fraction's doing. You love Fraction from Hawkeye. And wow, we're having a big release party for the first issue of Infinity, which is next Wednesday. And it's going to be pretty big. We're going to have Marvel Trivia, where we do trivia every Tuesday, geek trivia. It's all kinds of geek stuff, not just comic books. You know, you got like science questions, you know. But you get teams. The winner of this trivia not only will get their bar tab, which is what we always do, they also will get this one-of-a-kind personalized variant cover. And I said teams, so yes, it'll be teams. So your team will win this, and it'll be sudden elimination for who on your team is the MVP that's going to get that. But we'll get the bar tab, and it'll be awesome. In addition to that, we'll have cool stuff all day long, drink specials, food specials. We'll have Purple Haze for Thanos. We'll have Laughing Skull for Death. And we have a Marvel Trivia board game that you can like bone up on your Marvel Trivia throughout the day. It's just going to be a fun celebration of Marvel. Oh, and I forgot to say, every single person who enters the Marvel Trivia will get a copy, not this variant, but a copy of Infinity free. The $5 issued one will be free just for coming, partying with us, and playing the trivia. Maybe 2 hours of your life well spent, and you can drink, have a good time, get a free comic. It's a great day for comics, it's a great day for the Marvel Universe, and it's a great day for Thanos and Death. It's probably not a good day for the Avengers. No more Avengers. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.